Teachers, what's the boldest move a student has ever pulled? I've been teaching for over a decade, and I thought I'd seen everything, until Ryan. Ryan was one of those students who was always on the verge of failing, but never quite pushed himself enough to turn things around. He wasn't a bad kid, just lazy, and he had a habit of getting very creative when it came to avoiding consequences. One day, I called a parent-teacher conference to discuss his grades. He had been bombing every test, never turning in homework, and I knew his parents weren't going to be happy. The day of the conference, his mom showed up, or so I thought. She was polite, well-dressed, and nodded at everything I said with serious concern. "I'm so disappointed in Ryan," she said. "He's going to be studying every night from now on. I'll make sure he never misses another assignment." It was the most respectful and responsible response I'd ever gotten from a parent. I actually felt relieved. Ryan's mom was taking this seriously, but something felt off. For one, I had spoken to Ryan's real mom on the phone before, and her voice sounded a little different, but I brushed it off. Maybe she just sounded different in person. At the end of the conference, Mom shook my hand and promised me she would make sure he changes. I felt good about the meeting. Ryan was finally going to turn things around, until the next morning. The school secretary called me into the office, saying Ryan's real mom was on the phone. I picked up expecting her to thank me for the meeting yesterday. Instead, I heard, "What meeting?" My stomach dropped. I explained that we had met yesterday, and Ryan's mom immediately lost it. "I didn't go to any meeting. Who was there?" That's when everything clicked. Ryan had hired someone to pretend to be his mom, and I fell for it completely. I told the secretary, who was already calling Ryan down to the office. By the time he got there, his real mom had already left work and was on her way. When Ryan walked in, he had this smug little grin on his face until he saw his mom standing behind me. I've never seen a student's soul leave their body so fast. She didn't even wait for me to speak.